What do snap counts tell you about IDP player value? Imagine you're watching a football game and trying to figure out which players are actually involved in the action. That's where snap counts come into play. They show how often a defensive player is on the field during each play. In fantasy football, especially in leagues where individual defensive players are scored, this number is a big clue. The more snaps a player gets, the more chances they have to make tackles, sacks, or even interceptions. When you see a linebacker or defensive back with a high snap count, it usually means they are a regular part of the defense. That kind of consistent playing time often leads to steady fantasy points. If a player is only on the field for a few plays, their upside is limited. They might be a situational player or part of a rotation, which means fewer chances to rack up stats. High snap counts also tell you about a player's role in the team. If a player is on the field for most of the game, they are likely a starter or a key contributor in multiple defensive schemes. This increases their chances of accumulating tackles and other stats that matter in fantasy scoring. On the flip side, players with low snap counts are often used in specific situations, like third down or passing downs, which limits their overall point potential. For fantasy managers, keeping an eye on snap counts helps with weekly lineup decisions. If a linebacker is playing nearly every snap, they are a safer bet for consistent points. If a defensive end snap count drops, it might be a sign to look for other options. Combining snap count data with stats like tackles, sacks, and interceptions gives a clearer picture of a player's true value. In leagues that reward points for every tackle or sack, opportunity is everything. A player with high snap counts will usually produce more points because they are involved more often. Conversely, a player with fluctuating or low snap counts might have an unpredictable week. So, understanding snap counts helps you identify which IDPs are trusted by coaches and have the best chance to deliver consistent fantasy production. In short, snap counts reveal how involved a defensive player is during games. The more they play, the more chances they have to make impactful plays. High snap counts often mean higher fantasy value, more reliable weekly points, and a better chance to help you win your league. Monitoring this stat is a smart move for anyone serious about building a strong IDP roster.